Okay, let's start with problem number 1. In a reaction of calcium carbonate with HCl, how many grams of calcium carbonate are consumed in a reaction with 225 milliliters of 325 molar HCl? The first thing that we're going to do is write the equation out. Okay, so calcium carbonate reaction with HCl, and it doesn't tell us what the products are, but we can write it now because we know how to write equations. So this is a carbonate and HCl reaction, which means that we will produce a salt, water, and carbon dioxide. So our salt is calcium chloride, and then we have carbon dioxide and water also that is being produced. We go ahead and check our equation, see if it is balanced, and it's not. So we'll go ahead and balance it out by adding 2 in front of HCl. Okay, let's read the question again. In a reaction of calcium carbonate with HCl, how many grams of calcium carbonate are consumed in a reaction with 225 milliliters of 3.25 molar HCl? So I like to write my numbers below my reactants or my products, whatever it is, so that I know exactly what information I have. And I immediately convert my liters into, my milliliters into liters. Okay, so 225 liters. You can also go ahead and multiply it by 10 to the negative 3 if you want to, okay, because that will convert it into liters. So that's always a good thing to do. Then let's write our strategy. Okay, what is it that we need to do? This is a stoichiometric problem, okay, as usual. So we need to find the grams of calcium carbonate, which means that our strategy is to first find moles of HCl, then we'll find moles of calcium carbonate, and then from moles of calcium carbonate, we'll go to grams of calcium carbonate. Okay, not too hard. So let's start with the moles of HCl, but because we have a solution of HCl, we need to find the moles from the solution, which is 0.225 liters times 3.25 moles per liter. Okay, and that gives us moles of HCl. Okay, and then we multiply that by the mole ratio that we have, which from our equation, and this is, remember, moles of HCl, so 2 moles of HCl requires 1 mole of calcium carbonate, and then in 1 mole of calcium carbonate we have 100.1 grams of calcium carbonate. Okay, and that gives us 36.6 grams of calcium carbonate. It's as simple as that. Okay, nothing much to it. Our next problem is how many milliliters of 3.84 molar HCl are required to consume 4.12 grams of zinc. Okay, a slightly different problem because now we're supposed to calculate the volume here. So as usual, we'll go ahead and write our equation first, which is then zinc plus HCl. This is a single displacement reaction, and so we get zinc chloride, and of course we also have hydrogen here. We'll go ahead and balance the equation. We have 2 of chlorine, 2 of hydrogen, so we need 2 of HCl. Then fill in all the numbers. We have 4.12 grams of zinc, and we have 3.84 molar solution of HCl, and we are being asked how many milliliters do you need, okay, for this one. So let's form our strategy. Okay, first, now since we don't have the milliliters of HCl, we cannot start with HCl, okay, because we would need to find the moles, and we need to have both molarity and volume to find moles. So which means we have to find moles of zinc. Okay, first from moles of zinc we'll go to moles of HCl. From moles of HCl we'll go to liters of HCl. From liters of HCl we'll go to milliliters of HCl. Okay, so the moles of HCl is coming obviously from grams of zinc. It's coming from grams of zinc. The mole of HCl is coming from mole ratio, and then moles of HCl is being converted to liters of HCl using molarity. Okay, that's how we will get liters from moles. So let's go ahead and set the problem up. So our grams is 4.12 grams of zinc, okay, and then convert that into moles. So 1 mole of zinc has 65.39 grams, okay, from the periodic table. And then 1 mole of zinc requires 2 moles of HCl. Now that we have moles of HCl, now we can convert that into liters, okay. So when we have molarity, okay, molarity is moles over liter, or we can use liters over moles depending on what we want to use. Okay, so here it's going to be liters over moles. Okay, and so we have in 1 liter we have 3.84 moles of HCl. Okay, and so that's that, and then we convert the liters into milliliters. Okay, go back to your units. Zinc, grams of zinc cancel out, moles of zinc cancel out, moles of HCl cancel out, liters of HCl cancel out, and we are left with milliliters. And the final answer for that one then is 32.8 milliliters. Okay, so it means that we need 32.8 milliliters of 3.84 molar HCl to react with 4.12 grams of zinc. So a nice stoichiometric problem here.